Good morning! It's Uncle Lou here. That's right, it's me, Uncle Lou. Live on LouTube. Everyone's favorite channel. Thanks for watching. Oh, gunshot. Did you hear that? Yep. Anyway, this is the last I'm going to say about this situation with Gator Boo. I'm getting a little bit tired of going back and forth in the comments section on 11 different videos about this ridiculous situation here. I feel like pretty much everybody has had their say at this point. No one's minds are going to be changed. That's not the point. So it's just a pissing contest at this point. But anyway, these are going to be my final thoughts on the Gator Boo situation here. So feel free to call me whatever you want in the comments section. Doesn't matter. Say whatever you want. But I'm done responding. I'm way too busy and much too important to spend any more time on this situation. But I finally figured out, you know, the real reason what set Gator Boo off. And I suspected this from the beginning. It's actually two things. So, Gator Boo, if you want to call me a liar again, you can. But you made a comment earlier today. I don't remember which one of the 11 videos it was on. But it was on one of them. Your exact words basically were, I used to like Uncle Lou until he started pushing all his liberal opinions on YouTube. That's pretty much verbatim what you typed. It's not taken out of context. It's not something you said about something else and I'm twisting it around to mean something different. It's verbatim exactly what you said. I used to like Uncle Lou until he started pushing his liberal opinions on YouTube. Period. I suspected that from the beginning, sir. And, you know, you like to talk about how great of an American you are. I'm not going to deny that I'm not going to say you are or you aren't, sir. I barely know you. But, you know, one of the great things about America is that you can have differing opinions, sir. And it doesn't make one person any smarter or dumber than the other. It's just a different mindset, a different philosophy, a different way of thinking on things. It doesn't mean that I'm right and you're wrong. And it doesn't mean that you're right and I'm wrong. They're differing opinions. They're different political philosophies. And that's all they are. Now, another right that you have as an American is to watch or not watch any videos that you choose on YouTube. There's no government agent, government official. There's no one at your house that's forcing you to watch any LouTube videos. The same button that you pressed to subscribe to Uncle Lou is the same button that you pressed to unsubscribe. You don't have to watch them. And I don't have to change my political or philosophical beliefs because you happen to disagree with them. And that's not going to happen. So, you know, you're getting all bent out of shape. And this leads me to part 2 of what really happened here. You're getting all bent out of shape because you think I called you anti-military, or you think I said that you hate the military, you hate black people, and you hate women. I've tried 3 or 4 different times to explain this in comment sections and in an entire video devoted just to this. And most people get it, Boo. And I don't know why it is that this isn't able to sink into you. It's an example, sir. It's an example. I've made over 200 videos. 3 or 4 of them have been about specific police officers. You are extrapolating that to mean that Uncle Lou hates police, which, again, is your right to believe. The point behind me making those statements, which I said over and over again, is that if you're going to take that, me having a problem with a certain police officer, and extrapolate that to mean that I hate all police, it's no different than me saying that because you hate Barack Obama, you hate black people. I'm not saying that you hate black people, sir, because I think your argument is completely ridiculous, baseless, pointless, and feeble-minded, honestly. So I would never make that same argument to you, sir. What I'm saying is that it's no different than me saying that. you hate Hillary Clinton, therefore you hate women. That's absurd, sir. Those two things do not correlate. Those two things do not correlate. Just like me having a problem with a police officer yelling at the driver of a car for no reason does not mean that I hate all police. Period. I don't think anybody of any occupation should yell at somebody for no particular reason. Period. Doesn't mean I'm anti-cop. Now, you list a bunch of reasons of why you're not anti-this or anti-that. You have a brother-in-law or son-in-law, something that's in the military. Sir, that's great. And again, I'm not saying that you're anti-military, but the fact that you're related to somebody in the military doesn't make you special or unique. Who isn't related or went to school with somebody or knows somebody or is married to somebody or whose parents or whose sons, daughters, cousins, nephews, nieces, aunts, uncles, whatever, is military? That doesn't make you special, sir. Uncle Lou loves the military. I support the military. I have made several pro-military videos. You've made none, zero. You haven't made any. I support the military, sir. Yep. And when you thought I was saying that you hate all black people, which again I wasn't saying, evidently the point went right over your head. I don't know how else to say it. But anyway, your argument against hating black people was that you had the phone numbers of 3 different black peoples that you had invited to a tailgate. Again, not saying you hate black people, but that's not the fact that you know the phone number of 3 black people or invited 3 black people to a tailgate doesn't prove one way or the other whether you like, hate, or are indifferent towards black people. What does that prove? Nothing, sir. Same thing with your argument for women. You said there's no way you hate women because you married one. Well, what about guys who beat women? Is that okay because they married them? So that obviously they have no problem with women because they married one? The argument makes no sense, sir. Again, I'm not saying you're anti-military. I'm not saying you don't like black people. And I'm not saying you don't like women. I'm saying those arguments are exactly the same as the argument you've been making at me forever and a day about how I'm anti-police. But none of that matters because that's not really the issue. We discovered what the true issue was today. Like I said, word for word, your comment, I used to like Uncle Lou until he started pushing his liberal opinions on YouTube. You don't have to agree with me politically, sir. You don't have to agree with me philosophically. That's fine. But as far as going back and forth for another day or two on LouTube, I'm not going to do it. Like I said, I'm way too busy and much too important. And now all the racists are coming out, the real racists are coming out of the woodwork, to take your side. Not sure how you feel about that, sir. Yep, anyway, people taking your side, calling black people the N-word. One guy even said we need to go back to segregation and, you're basically his hero, Gator Boo. Like I said, I barely know you. I've never met you, never talked to you on the phone. I think we exchanged a couple of emails one time when you were inviting me to your tailgate last year. Yep. But never met you, never talked to you, so I don't really know. So I'm not calling you anti-military. I'm not saying you hate blacks. I'm not saying you hate women. If you don't understand the point I was trying to make by now, then there's nothing I can do to help you, sir. But again, this has gone on long enough, I guess. Yep. So I'm done commenting on it. I'm done making videos on it. Like I said, feel free. Call me whatever you want. Anybody watching, whatever. Put whatever you want in the comment section. I'm done debating this issue. The real problem has been exposed here. Gator Boo doesn't agree with me politically, and apparently he thinks that's a reason to do and say the things he's wanting to do and the things he's said. Of course, America was founded on political dissidence, Gator Boo. I know you went to school a long time ago, sir, but like I said, opposing political... There's nothing more American than opposing political views, sir. With that being said, God bless America, and God bless Uncle Lou, too.